let us see the virtual machine files or VM files. So what is virtual machine? A virtual machine is a software computer that runs an operating system and applications like physical computers. On physical computer, what we do? We run the operating system and we run the application. The same things we can do on virtual machine as well. So virtual machine, it is not a physical computer, it is a software computer. But virtual machine has virtual devices that are stored in a data store in the form of files. So guys, just give me 2 minutes, and then we'll continue. All right, guys. So we are discussing virtual machine files. So virtual machine, as we have discussed multiple times, it is a set of files, which means collection of files. Okay, multiple files makes one virtual machine. So where are these files saved? These files are saved in the storage. This storage is called as data store. So if you go to data store, you will see multiple files. Let me show you. So guys, we have already created the virtual machine. We have installed the operating system, and let us verify the virtual machine files. So we'll go to the browser and we need to see the virtual machine files now. So to see the virtual machine files, we need to go to storage. Okay, we have only one data store, that is data store 1. We'll select the data store. Then we will select this option, browse data store. Under this data store, you will see one file. Okay, we have created one virtual machine, Windows Server 1. You can see the folder here. Under this folder, you will see multiple files of this virtual machine. So we have these many files like VMware 1.log.swap. Okay, you will get the virtual machine name dot file name. Then Windows Server 1 dot nvram, Windows Server 1 dot vmdk, etc. So you will see these many files. So let us discuss the uses of these files one by one. Okay, if you see, this data store will have these many files. So, but the virtual machine has virtual devices that are stored in data store in the form of files. We have verified the files as well. And the virtual machine key files are configuration file, virtual disk file, nvram setting file, and log file. These are the key files. And you need to note one thing here. You need not to change, move, or delete this virtual machine file without the instructions from the VMware technical support representative. So you are not going to touch these files. You are not going to delete, modify, or move these files. If you do, there will be a problem in your network. Let us see the different files. So we have .vmx file. Okay, you can see this is the .vmx file. What is the use of this .vmx file? It is a configuration file of virtual machine, which means it has configuration information of virtual machine hardware. Configuration information in the sense, this file will have how many CPUs are there in the virtual machine, how many NICs are there, how much RAM is available in the virtual machine. So it will have the virtual machine setting information in .vmx file. Then we have .vmdk file. Okay, this is the one. Windows Server 1 .vmdk. What is this file? It is a descriptive file of hard disk, which means it has information about hard disk. So guys, it has the description about your hard disk. So it is having the description of your hard disk. So where is the hard disk? This is the hard disk file. Okay, dash flat.vmdk. So this file has the hard disk. Okay, like physical hard disk, we have virtual hard disk. This is the virtual hard disk, you can say, where we save the data. Then we have .nvram file. So .nvram file, this is the .nvram file. What is this file about? It is a BIOS of virtual machine. So we have BIOS on physical machines. So virtual machines also are having the BIOS. So .nvram file is the BIOS of your virtual machine. Then we have .vswp file. Okay, virtual swap file. So where is this? This is here. Okay, virtual machine name, then .vswp file. What is the use of this file? It is used to swap virtual machine memory to the disk in case of excessive provisioning. So let us say guys, you have 4 GB RAM and it is having some files and this 4 GB RAM is full. So this RAM can't have the other data. So what this .vsw file will do, it will move the inactive data from RAM to .vsw file and it will save the new data. So it is used to swap virtual machine memory to the disk in case of excess, excessive over provisioning. And this file is created when VM is powered on. So when you power off the virtual machine, this file is deleted. When you power on the virtual machine, this .vsw file is created. Then we have VMX swap file. It is not related to the previous file. It is a separate file. You will find this file here, vmx server name vswp. The previous file was only vswp. Now it is vmx virtual machine name dot vsw. So what is the use of this vmx file? Virtual machine executable, the full form, file allows the host to greatly reduce the overhead memories reserved for vmx process. So guys, when we power on the virtual machine, this virtual machine required some space to power on. If that the space is not available, you can't power on the virtual machine. So that space is provided by this vmx swap file. So the host create vmx swap files automatically provided there is sufficient free disk space at the time of virtual machine is powered on. So at the time of the whenever you are powering on the virtual machine, it required space, and that space is provided this by this file. And vmx swap file is not related to the swap host file which we have just covered now. This file is a different file and it is a different file. They are not related. Then we have dot log file. What is the use of this dot log file? It saves the log file of virtual machines used for troubleshooting. So you have some issues in your machines and you want to verify the log messages. So those log messages are saved in dot log file in this file. And we have already covered this. So I think it is repeated here. Let me delete .vmx. So guys, what is the use of .vmx file? We have just discussed. Anyone? You guys are available? Can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is .vmx file? It provides the space to virtual machine when we power it on, right? Any doubt, guys? Is it clear? These files or any confusion you can ask me. Seems you are having some issues. You have some doubts. Clear? If it is clear, say clear. If it is not clear, ask me the doubt.
It's okay. It's okay, sir.
Others, Preet, Rajiv, is it clear or not? Hello.
Yeah, clear.
Yes, okay, clear, sir.
It is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
So guys, I need the answers. Okay, if it is clear, so you should give me the answers. Then only I can understand that you are getting the concepts or not. So what is the use of .vmx file? What is the use of this .vmx file?
It swaps files automatically, provides the sufficient free space as well.
Okay, it is used to provide the space to virtual machine, right?
Yeah.
When we power it on. Very good. So this is the .vmx swap file. And what is the use of these log files? What is the use of log file?
It saves the log file for troubleshooting, I think.
Very good. It stores the log messages of your virtual machine. So when we use these log files for troubleshooting. Now guys, let us move forward. So it is having one more file named .vmsd, virtual machine snapshot metadata. Okay, this is the file and it has the information about snapshot. This file is having the information about a snapshot of your machine. So guys, what is a snapshot? Any idea? Any idea what is a snapshot?
Sir, a snapshot, suppose that we've created one machine today and tomorrow, then we can go back to
Very good. Okay, so let us say guys,
machine also.
pardon?
We can go back to previous machine.
We can go back to previous working
Station.
virtual. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay guys, let us try to understand what is this snapshot. So again, we have created the virtual server, or this is our server. Okay, it can be physical server or virtual server. On the top of this server, what we have done, we have installed the ESXi host. On the top of this ESXi, we have created one virtual machine. Then what we have done, after creating the virtual machine, we have installed operating system. Then we have installed one application. Let us say after installing this application, your operating system gets corrupted. So it gets corrupted. Again, you need to install the operating system. Then you need to install the application. So it will take a lot of time. So what you will do after installing the operating system? After installing the operating system, you will take the snapshot. Okay, in this snapshot, it will have the current state. Current state of this virtual machine is operating system is installed. Then what you will do, you will install the application. After installing the application, this operating system get crashed. So here you don't need to install the operating system again. You will go to this snapshot. Let us say it is snapshot 1. So you will go back to snapshot 1. It will go to the last working virtual machine state. So last working virtual machine state is your operating system was working fine. So it will take you to that operating system. Then you will work on this application and you will install the application again. In this case, your machine is working fine. You will take the second snapshot. Okay, in the second snapshot, it will have the operating system plus this application. Let us say you have installed application 2 and your operating system get crashed. So again guys, you don't need to install the operating system. You don't need to install the first application. All you need to do, you need to go to the second snapshot. So you will get operating system and application 1 and you will work on this application 2. Then you will install the application. So it is used to store the current state of your virtual machine. A snapshot preserves the state and data of virtual machine at a specific point in time. So whenever you take the snapshot, it will be stored in this file, vmsd file. Let us say guys, you have created the virtual machine and you have not created any snapshot. You have not taken any snapshot. So what will happen? Even though if you have not taken the snapshot of any virtual machine, this file will be there. So whether you take the snapshot or not, this file will be created. Let us say you have created the snapshot, you have taken the snapshot. After taking the snapshot, it will create the 3 below files. .vmsd, okay, we have already seen. Then .vmsn vmsn dot dash delta.vmdk. So we have already discussed it will have the information about snapshot. vmsd will have the information about snapshot. Then vmsn contains the snapshot state. So as we have discussed, when we take the snapshot, it will take the current working state. So that state will be saved in this file, vmsn. And what this delta.vmdk file contains, it contains a snapshot disk. So a snapshot is having the disk, and that disk will be saved in this file. Okay, these files are created when we take the snapshot. If you have not taken any snapshot, you will not see these files. You will see only one file. Then we have one file called vmtx. So guys, when we create a template, we will see what is this template in our advanced classes. So when we create a virtual machine template, this file is created. The template will be saved in this file. And we have one more file called rdm.vmdk. When we connect the virtual machine with SAN. So guys, what we have seen, we have connected our ESXi host to the local storage. So we can save the virtual machines on the local storage, or we have a concept called SAN. SAN is the remote storage. You will save the virtual machine files in the remote storage, that is SAN. So when you connect the virtual machine with SAN, you will get this file rdm.vmdk. If you do not connect the virtual machine with SAN, you will not see this file. Then we have one more file called lck field id. This file is created when you connect. So guys, we have two types of remote storage. One is SAN. We will see what is SAN. Another is NAS. Okay, we will see what is NAS as well. So when we connect our virtual machines with NAS, you will see this file. So remember the uses of these different files. So and